Good day, everyone. I recently picked up an Amazon Echo, and I'll tell you, I really love it. It's kind of neat. It's an interesting piece of electronics, and I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things it can do. So the Amazon Echo is one of those Internet of Things they always talk about. And I've got a bunch of them now. I've got Kindles, which are kind of Internet of Things. I've got a Roku, and this is kind of the latest in my collection of the Internet of Things. It's basically a cylinder with a speaker on it, a really good speaker, a bunch of microphones surrounding it so it can pick up voice from anywhere around, and then it has wireless Internet access, and it has Bluetooth. Now, when you buy it, really what it does is once you've got it programmed and set up, and it doesn't take very long, you basically talk at it, you wake it up and you talk at it, and ask it information, ask it for songs, so on and so forth. Now, the setup is pretty straightforward. You basically plug it into the wall, and then you open up either your laptop or an iPad or an iPhone, and you connect it to it via wirelessly. It kind of starts by setting its own internet access point up. You connect to it. You tell it where your wireless access point is, and the password for that wireless access point. It connects to it, and then you're basically done. I mean, anything beyond that point is pure gravy. Now, you can tell it stuff like information on your Pandora accounts and your Spotify accounts and so on and so forth, but you don't have to. The more information you give it and set up, the kind of more cool stuff you can do with it. But honestly, right out of the box, it was pretty cool. And so I'm not going to bother to sit here and do a video with me sitting there talking at it. We're going to go ahead and go back to a picture of it, and we'll show you what it's like. I talked about setting it up, and when you set it up, you tell it, you basically connect to it via wirelessly, and then you say, here's the network I want you to connect to, and so on and so forth. And you can tell it about multiple networks, and it'll connect automatically. There's a web page you can go to, and there's also an app for iPhones and iPads and also Androids that you can control it with to add skills and stuff. And skills are kind of the different things that it can do. You don't really have to add a bunch of skills. Some of them are cool, but I didn't find a lot that were really interesting. But once you've got it running, it's pretty straightforward. You always, when you're using it, start by using a start word, Alexa. Alexa is a start word. I need to mute it so it doesn't do anything. So you do Alexa, and then you turn around and tell it what you want. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of how it works. Alexa, what's the weather in Germantown, Maryland?
In Germantown, it's 75 degrees with partly sunny skies. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather, with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
So you can get the weather. Now that's kind of interesting. But you can do other things as well. The other thing you can do is you can do news. So you can say things like, Alexa, news update.
Here's your flash briefing. In things to try. Loving the latest Harry Potter book? I can quiz you on your Harry Potter knowledge. Just say, enable Potterhead, to find out if you're a muggle or a wizard. Don't forget your Felix Felicis. In NPR News from TuneIn.
Now we can stop by saying, Alexa, stop. So you can always stop something. Now it's also got something that's kind of, I don't know what I call them useful features, but kind of neat stuff, which is we can say, Alexa, what is the square root of 49?
The square root of 49 is 7.
Alexa, who is Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Norwood Bacon, the Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Award-nominated American film and theater actor whose notable roles include Footloose, Animal House, Stir of Echoes, Wild Things.
Alexa, stop. So you can just ask it questions. We can also do things like, Alexa, tell me a joke.
How does Jack Frost get to work? By icicle.
And you can even do topic-specific ones. Alexa, tell me a Republican joke.
Here's one from Jimmy Kimmel. Really, the only thing we know about the Republican nomination is that we shouldn't let Steve Harvey announce the winner.
There you go. So there's some examples of it. Let's see, what other things can we do with Alexa? If you have, Philips has an automated light system. If you use it, and there's a couple others it supports too, you can control your lights, you can control your thermostat. I haven't done any of that yet. That's going to take a little bit of time to get adopted. But also, I think the coolest thing is if you've got an audible.com account, you can have it read your books for you. If you have a Bluetooth device that does movies. Like I have an iPad, I can actually play my movies on my iPad through my speaker, which is a really good high quality speaker. My iPad speakers are good, but not terrific. I can also play music and stuff. But I can also, if I have an Amazon library where I've got Amazon Audio, or if I have a Pandora or a Spotify account, I can do that as well. So I can do things like, Alexa, play Billy Joel on Pandora.
Getting your Billy Joel radio station from Pandora.
And we can also do Alexa, volume down, and Alexa, volume up. And I'm going to say, Alexa, stop. So you see here, it can do music. We can say things like, Alexa, play NPR. Alexa, play NPR.
WAMU on TuneIn.
We did see the probably most dramatic shot we saw was the
Alexa,
coffins.
We can also do, if the local radio station is on iHeartRadio, we can do that as well. So I can do things like, Alexa, play WMAL Radio.
105.9 FM WMAL from iHeartRadio.
Therapy, it is incredible and pretty amazing for me to be
Alexa, stop. So that's a quick 5-minute introduction to the Amazon Echo. It does just a whole bunch of interesting things. Go to the Amazon website and search on Amazon Echo. You can see the kind of stuff that it does. I'm really interested to see what comes up. And that's about it. Have a good day.